Hello people, my name is Avery Miller and welcome to Game Glitch, the show where I play a game and find glitches in the process if you're lucky. Today we are going to be doing more Night in the Woods stuff, so be sure to check out the last video on Night in the Woods if you haven't. We're also actually going to be looking at some relatively glitchy technical stuff today, which is quite surprising. I even tried to make a program that plays the music sections of Night in the Woods for you, but more on that fail later, because that didn't turn out very well, but super exciting regardless. In the last video I did on Night in the Woods, which, like I said, you should go watch that now if you haven't, because I just went over some minor stuff I found just through trial and error. But today I'm pulling out the big guns. I'm talking artificial intelligence that doesn't work, footnote, debug menus, unused assets.
Oh my god, it works.
The whole shebang, dude. But before we do that, last time we played this fantastic game, Greg, after playing for like 5 hours, then realizing I haven't even started to solve any mysteries yet, which is one of the main gameplay mechanics I had thought, and then this ghost guy steals someone. That's all I'm gonna say about the mystery, really. Well, actually, that's really all I know to this point. I should probably stop writing the script and go play the game. I'm gonna go do that. I've been feeling rather well over the last few days, and I didn't want to break my fragile mind with the feels, but since writing the script, I've progressed quite a lot. And in fact, I found something that I thought was pretty weird in this historical society deal. I noticed that if you jump while entering an elevator, it looks pretty goofy because May stands in the air there for a while, which let's actually get to the good stuff. And I figured I might as well show off some unused assets that never made it into the final game, courtesy of the cutting room floor, as always, when it comes to these asset stuffs. You should check out their site, it's really great. And I don't know why I didn't do this last time, but there are quite a few cutscenes that were pre-rendered but not used in the final version of the game that you can still find by looking through the files in some versions of the game. For example, there is a credit sequence video file that just says Night in the Woods credit sequence goes here, which was later replaced with the credits, obviously. There were also a few unused levels, like this one, which is a little anticlimactic, I think, at least in this case, but this one is entitled Underhill Laundry Secret, screenshot via Dummies Man. I'm not good with pronouncing usernames. It's like it's like a laundry room or something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make that much sense, and that's probably why it wasn't included in the final game. It appears to only be accessible through either the advanced debug menu, which the only way to get to it apparently is you have to change some of the game's coding. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to accidentally corrupt my save file, and I'm not as good with code as I thought I was, as you will soon find out. Speaking of which, the thing you guys have all been waiting for, obviously, a script that plays the music parts of the game for you. Well, not actually. Do you actually think that a script I wrote would work? No. The plan for this script was when you play the music sections, the little numbers come down to tell you which key to click, and you can, like, play the song, And the plan was to just have the computer detect when those boxes got on the line, and then it would click the respective key of that box. It didn't work out that way. So, I wrote this script. It was fantastic. It was actually going really well. I was impressed with it. Here it is. So basically, I click one of these buttons here, and that assigns for the button you would click in the game, if that makes sense. Like, there's buttons 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and if the color was black, that means you had to click the button, right? When I'm talking out loud, it doesn't sound like it makes that much sense, but it should if you look at the game and stuff. That being said, once I got this all written out and stuff, if we try to run it here, just not even in the game, because that brings us to another. Okay, so it gives us object 1 is located. Object 1 is located. Okay, good. So let's do Wolfus here. Okay, that's object 4. Okay, so all the objects have been defined. Everything should be good, right? Okay, now can you look at this, will you? So the error level's low, which is fantastic, but unfortunately for us, each of these don't make sense. Color 2, 3, and 1 should all be different colors, and it's just detecting this, which I think is gray. I don't know the actual hex code for that. I don't know. At this point, it's not working. So, I've spent like a lot of time on this. I don't even care. I don't even care. But Night in the Woods, a fantastic game. It's very relatable in its own strange way. I can't recommend getting it more than I have already. Also, I didn't completely finish the game, to be honest. I was almost finished when my PC crashed, and I just decided to look up the ending instead of starting over. But I'm still working on that. I tweeted one of the guys who worked on this game, and I said something about I haven't finished the game yet because of how it gives me the feels, and he said fair enough. So, if you're not in the right place mentally, such as myself, just prepare yourself to have a midlife crisis, or in my case, a mid-quarter life crisis. This game is beautiful, and the ending is pretty good. The actual last cutscene sort of made me tear up. It gave me a feeling in the pit of my stomach, Thunderpaw-esque, if I do say so myself. And then the echoes part, the part that goes nowhere because after all, we're all just shapes. This isn't going to make any sense to you if you haven't played the game, but I would normally remind you to subscribe right now. I mean, you can always unsubscribe if you don't like my videos, right? You know, just take a leap. Live dangerously. But I don't know. It's hard to move on and let go of this game, of everything, I guess. I got so much meaning from this game. I guess I'm going to take those feelings and be Angus, whoever that bird guy is, Greg, and get some pizza, maybe, because it doesn't matter. Yeah, that sounds good enough.